everyone. Hi, we're live now. Happy Saturday. It's the end of the summer, right, you guys? The last weekend of the summer. Hope everyone's doing okay and you enjoyed your summer. I try to make it most enjoyable as I can. You guys saw actually a lot of my videos, right? I was walking. I tried to enjoy. Did a lot of outdoors and parks and that, and not just in Toronto, but you can see I did road trips too in there in my list and my playlist, right? You can check that out. We're here now, Saturday, enjoying it so far, liking it, right? In September, we're getting some different weathers, like warm, and then kind of feels more like fall some days, and then summer, and then it's like you get up or like fall, and then as the day goes more like summer, and quite often it's like that too, right? So feel free, any of you, to join into the chat now. We are live. Otherwise, you'll have to just wait for the replay, right? How is everyone? Any plans for this weekend? Anything summerish you're doing, because it is the end of the summer, right? And let me know too, where are you located? Just put here hi. Right there where I put the hi, you guys can type and I'll talk to you now. And it's just checking the temperature. It's like in Toronto, 19 degrees, and it's almost noon hour. So it's supposed to go up, maybe like a high of 22. Who knows if it's going to get there or not. You guys, I may do another video walking around today. I'm not sure, because I think I'm going to go out. I have to do some shopping. I have to get some things at the same time, walk around this afternoon. I may or may not film, right? Wow. Yeah, Sunnybrook Park. I was there and I put a video up too. I don't think it was live, Jim. How are you doing there today? I love Sunnybrook Park, but they don't have horses there, but they have the stable. Did you ever go when maybe they had horses there in Sunnybrook Park? Yeah, I have some glittery eyeshadow on today, sparkly. This felt like we're putting it on, right? Yeah, and there's lots to do though in Toronto. There's many parks. I like going to Yellow Creek, that area there. There's a lot of other parks to go to enjoy. There was a high park. I was just there. You guys check out my videos and some of my lives. Some are just videos I made, right, and some lives this summer, but there's a lot of memories there, right? Didn't you do anything special this summer? Go swimming? Oh, about 5 years ago. Wow, I didn't know that. How did they burn down? How do you know how the fire started? I didn't even start going 5 years ago. Park, maybe it was 4 years or 3 years ago. I think more like 3 years ago. But now I go more than once a year, right? It's not just summer. Parks I go in the winter too, and then you got to be careful. Some of these places, like walking around, some is more icy than others. And then you think of winter time too, right? Just because it's winter, it doesn't mean it's bitter cold and ice all the time. Sometimes, there's like no ice and snow on the ground. And sometimes it's more mild in the winter. It's not all winter minus 20 and ice everywhere. Wow. Like I was saying, I didn't even go to that area. I didn't even go to Sunnybrook Park till about 3 years ago. I think it was 3. Could have been 4 years. Probably 3. I go in the summer. The fall leaves too, right? I've been going in the fall. Different parks too. I like going to Yellow Creek in the winter. I've been Dufferin Park in the winter. High Park in the winter. I mean, you're right. I go winter, spring, summer, fall. But I mean, the fall leaves too, and then the different parks in out of the city too. And I love like streams and bridges. If you can see me in my videos, you can see what sort of things I love too, right? So I'm going to go. I was thinking of going to Young and Bloor and filming in that area, like Yorkville. I'm not sure though, right? I'm not sure if I'm going to film when I go out because I'm filming now. I had breakfast so far. Did you guys, any of you have breakfast yet, or you have your lunch? Or maybe skip breakfast. I always have like a small breakfast. It's best for your health. If I buy some stuff, I don't know, maybe I'll film that too later. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, it is. Can you imagine if that's how it started? If they're trying to keep the horses warm and then that was the heater. If that's true, why would they do that? Can't you get some other heater? I guess if it's in the stable, you wouldn't have like the furnace and the vents in there like you would at home. So what would be another way to have a heater then? Yeah, and then some of those heaters, if you keep like those smaller heaters in there, like you know what? The oil heaters are the most safest, but still they're not 100%. So if you get some of those smaller heaters, sometimes they're like those circle heaters and you keep it running, you're not even supposed to leave a room with those on. And if you have an extension cord, you're not supposed to do that either. There's different kinds of small heaters, right? Those little electric ones. I've experience with all of them. Well, it's best to use no additional heater at all and just use the furnace. Well, it depends if you're home, like in-floor radiant heat. There's all kinds of things, or a fireplace. I hate those small heaters that you plug in, that make the noise. They're so dangerous. But never ever use an extension cord with them. And never ever leave the room. So that's just like additional heat. Usually those are like emergency heaters, and you're not supposed to sleep with them either. You sleep with them on. Anyone else feel free to join in the chat. We're also the only other option. If not live now, then you can just put the comments on the replay of the video if you're going to watch it later. So is there any videos or lives you guys would like to see of areas Toronto, of any of the fall leaves coming up? Because fall's coming up. And I could film other areas of Ontario on a road trip. So I'm planning on seeing some fall leaves. Let me know of any towns or cities you would like to see. I'm just going to look at the same time. I'm just going to go online and look some things up here. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for lunch today. If I go out, should I have an A&W or maybe some pizza? You guys have any plans yet? You know what you're having for your lunch or maybe supper? I gotta get my nails done. I took my polish off. I'm doing it on my own. Sometime this weekend I gotta do my nails. I was just watching a movie. It was just on TV, and then I got bored with that, so I stopped watching it. But sometimes I'll watch whole movies, and other times it's like I'll watch part of movies I don't feel like watching it. Doing two things at once here, just going online and putting up some things. Yeah, someone wanted to talk to me in my live to keep messaging me, and now they're not even on now, so I guess it's too late and you missed it if you're not coming on. I mean, please don't message me over and over on my videos or even on here on the lives, when I reply to you, right? When I talk or I type, but some people do that. Somebody was doing that, and I was going to talk to them now. They're not here. So too bad. I don't have much time. Sometimes I'm doing two videos. I'm just trying to read things online at the same time. Oh, yeah, the TIFF today. It's not the same because of COVID, everything's going on. I didn't go last year. There's not much to see, really. Hockley Valley, and there you are. Hey, Yatman, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hockley Valley. I usually don't go too far, though, from Toronto. Let's see here. So I'm trying to look it up. How far is Hockley Valley, Toronto to Hockley Valley? Well, tell me suggestions. Yeah, you can't say anything rude on a live. I've actually blocked some people right on my lives, and I've blocked people on my videos too. Like when they're making comments on my videos, or making comments that are well, use your own judgment. I don't need to say rules of the chat and all that. I mean, I'm just going to put. I'll just block you if use your own judgment. Certain things you don't say to people that's obvious. Don't say them, or you'll be blocked. I don't have to put rules of the chat. That's just silly. Everyone should have common sense and know that you don't say these things to people. So, yeah, anybody else you want to chat, go ahead. If you have some nice things to say, any questions. Yeah, Hockley Valley. Where is that? Hockley Valley Resort? Because it's showing me no route found. Toronto Hockley Valley. It's just a resort. Well, Mono, Ontario. I know a lot of the best areas is there's a Algonquin Park in Muskoka, but I never go there, right? To me, Muskoka is no big deal. People that have a cottage, but for me to go all the way there, I like the same day road trip. Sometimes I'll stay like overnight, just the odd time, but to go all that way for hours, I don't even bother. And people like Muskoka, but then on mosquitoes. I'm not a big camp person. I like never go intense in that, and yeah, that's the way it is. I'm not a cottage person either. I love traveling, right? I like staying in hotels and that, but now things are different. All the things that I've enjoyed now, it's not the same because of COVID for a lot of people, right? I see this Mono Horseshoe Hill. We're like kind of like Horseshoe Valley, like up in Barrie and all that. Yeah, I haven't checked this in a while. You can go and Google Ontario fall foliage and you can see like the different areas, what has changed. Mono Ontario fall leaves, the colors. Yeah, hey, I'm and even when I went to the cemetery, I'm thinking like about the fall leaves there would be beautiful. I usually don't go in the cemetery in the fall, just an odd time here and there. Yeah, and then you look it up, just Ontario fall foliage, Mono Ontario fall leaves. So it's not showing me anything in particular. Oh, here we go. If you could dig further, fall colors in Mono Cliffs, Ontario. I love the fall leaves. It's like my most favorite thing to do in the fall is look at fall leaves. Of course, I like. Oh, that reminds me. That's what I want to get today. Like the Starbucks, the different desserts and the coffees that they have, like the pumpkin spice lattes and that, and they have different treats, like the muffin that they have that's really good, and they have like other kind of cakes in that for the fall, autumn. I'm gonna get some of that. That's not exactly a lunch though, right? I love Halloween too, right? And you can see me sometimes in filming like the stuff that I buy things for fall and autumn and Thanksgiving and harvest and Halloween. Anyone else can join in on the chat too. I'm just looking up now at the same time you guys. I'm looking up fall leaves at some lookout. You know, some of these lookouts are like really dangerous. Like, well, I always wanted to go to like near Hamilton Falls, and I'm looking it up. A lot of people died. Adults and kids falling off. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see here. I'm just looking. If go like Ontario fall foliage, I do this every year to find out the numbers. Last time I looked about a week ago, it was nothing, so probably the same. October is usually the best, right, to see the fall foliage. But even now, I think I'm going to Unionville again. There could be some changing. Most likely place now would be Algonquin Park and Muskoka and areas like that. Over here, autumn. Do you guys like autumn? I'm still looking. Fall colors at Ontario parks. This fall foliage map shows when and where the leaves will. Daily hive dot. It's updated weekly. Oh, here we go. This is like what I saw last year. I'm just looking now. Okay. Let's see. I'm showing report date for Algonquin, September 15th. Wow, change color 20. So I was right when I said that first, that it would most likely be Algonquin Park. Yeah, I don't plan on going to any festivals, though. Even some outdoor things is still dangerous. And sometimes a lot of these things are mostly for kids. I mean, it's dangerous because of COVID. Go to these groups even outside. Like I like certain areas on these farms where you can pay additional and go there, and then I don't go to like the kids area, but just go around and get the pumpkin. Or sometimes they have like these gift stores you can buy other gifts and fudge and stuff. Or if you want to buy like some vegetables and some corn on the cob or some other gourds and that, or some of these gift stores have all these different kinds of things where you can go to. Mostly walking out on the grounds and going to the pumpkin patch is what I like. Let's see here. Everything else is 10 or 0. Algonquin Park's 20, like the percentage, right? Percentage of the leaf change. Then there's the leaf fall. How many leaves are falling? It's showing 0. Well, I mean, even I now can see like some on the ground here. I mean, that sometimes it's from like before, right? So color change 10, 10. Balsam Lake 10 and 10. And look at a lot of it 0, 0, meaning look at color change and leaf fall. Charleston Lake 10 color change 0, 0, 0. Oh, Darlington Park. Oh, I go there sometimes. Color change 10, leaf fall 0, 0, 0, 0, mostly 0. Frontenac, the highest is Kekabeka Falls 20. Well, this is Kettle Lakes 20 and 10. Color change 20, leaf ball 10. Brighton, where they have the Big Apple and they have an apple festival. Oh, whereas there's a place where they have not the. I want to go to this place where I saw a big apple, but it's not a big apple with a smiling face. Do you know there's this pumpkin patch that there's a small farmer. He has a pumpkin patch and he has this big apple outside, but it's not the famous big apple. There is one where he has this huge big apple out front, and it says farms market or farmers market on the apple. Brighton Big Apple. Where I went one time, it was just some odd place that I don't remember the name of it, so that's why I'm asking. It may have on the lawn, but not that big one that you're talking about. I heard about before with the smiley face. Another big red apple that doesn't have the face on it out on the lawn that says like farmer's market or farmer's market on it. There's one too. I went to these festivals that they have here in Toronto. They didn't have last year with the huge pumpkin that they have near the flea market, near the Downsview Flea Market. And they have, the festival. They have some rides and the tents and all that. They didn't do it last year. It's like a lot of kids go. You can go too as an adult. I mean, you don't have to go on the rides. But, oh, that's good. You have an autumn party. Like, what do you do at the party? I like going to on the, you know, the farmers, the tractors they take around to go, well, apple picking or in the pumpkin patches, fall things, right? That's a lot of fun. But I mean, a lot of these things were canceled, or if you do it, it's like risky, and then they have to cut down the amount of people that are go because normally you're like really close to a lot of strangers to going on the tractor. They take you around. I do these things even as an adult. Um, Anybody can enjoy those things, right? Anybody can enjoy autumn and doing these fun things. But I mean, when you go to those, like some of these farms have those like kind of like the moonwalk, those what do you call it, like jumping castles. Like the kids are playing on those, or they have like the slides and that the kids are playing on, like different things like that, or real like this festival I'm talking about has real rides, merry-go-round and that, like a little Ferris wheel. The one in Toronto, there's one at the Downsview Park they canceled last year, but I like to take pictures of that, walk around. And you can go and get there. One time I got some cannoli, or you can buy like bracelets and things like that at these festivals. Different things to drink too, right? If you want like a cinnamon spice drink or just regular coffee or a hot chocolate, and just walk around because the hills are nice too, where they have that big pumpkin. Yeah, I'm looking at this now. What you're talking about, the big apple. I've just seen this before in Colborne, but they have this big apple. It's like I don't get the cash for the pumpkins. It was like the end of the season. He had like a few pumpkins left, and there's hardly any more than there. It wasn't one of those big like Downies kind of farm. I go there. All that was canceled with all the pumpkin festival. Make like appointments for all these things and doing all these safety protocols. I have an idea of the protocols. I bet you it's still going to be too packed. They're crazy packed though, like normal times. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the only Big Apple that people have heard of in Ontario. Is the one talking about I already knew about. The Dundas. No, I wasn't even there. I want to see Dundas Farmers Market. It wouldn't be. I think it was Innisfil. These are some farmer with a Big Apple on his front lawn. Yeah, summer is still my favorite thing. Like at the end of summer, enjoy it, but I'm looking forward to fall, to the autumn. I'm still looking here. Killarney, 20 color change, 0 leaf fall. Killbear is 20 color change, 10 leaf fall. Some more 0. 10 Lake St. Peter. This goes on all these areas. I'm not going to read it all off to you. Yeah, it's too soon. I saw some pictures in Unionville that the leaves changed. That's hard to believe. It's been just that like one tiny area part of Unionville. It makes more sense that, you know, a lot of times like places that's more north maybe change. Well, that's not always true because look at the parts in the states. Depends on how much rain you get and then how much sun as well. So hey, what do you think if I go soon? I go off the video now and end the stream. You know, I'm getting bored, aren't you guys too? Anybody else going to join in, or I'm going to go? We need more mix of like green and then nice sun to make the the leaves change faster. October is the best month. Sometimes in November, even the first part of November, you get some snow and ice and frost, and then it's like it can be beautiful too that the fall leaves are there. It's happening, and then snow goes over it, and it looks beautiful. You can see like the red and all the different colors of the leaves, the orange, the yellow coming through like the snow, or like the snow is like on the ground with the colored leaves, like it's um melted some off the trees or didn't really stay on the trees. I've seen it before, and yeah, but sometimes you don't want to do that. Sometimes it's like the snow and ice, it ruins the a lot of the trees, and look at a lot of wind, and it pulls the leaves right off the trees, and you never know in November. So if you're waiting till November, but I plan on going to several places, right, to see the fall leaves, but I only have so much time, so I don't mean it's going to be like 10 places or any. Yeah, so I'm going to think about what I'm going to do today, sell some things to do at home, and then I may go out. I may or may not film live again today. I may just do a video or just do one of the things. I'm not sure, you guys. So, yeah, it was nice talking to you people that were here in my live stream. And we'll do this again sometime. So, bye for now, okay? Wow, we're almost like 30 minutes. Bye.